All right, so Bubba, we know that, and this I don't think is going to solve this issue, but there is a really troubling piece of video that Helmsy and Speedy have grabbed. First of all, do we think this is real?
Well, here's what I'm going to say: it's one of the news sources that we get all of our stuff from. Okay, I've watched it several times. I believe it to be real. I don't think you can make this particular thing up.
All right.
That being said, I don't know what this is that attacks a dog. Okay, they're calling it a 7-foot.
Well, let's see, a 7-foot beast lives. You said just half human.
It says half
dog,
human, half
7-foot
dog.
beast.
Well, wait a minute. Half.
And
Where did y'all get this video?
And guys, just understand when you watch the video, this video was evidently created in 2015, and it was so troubling to the owner that it was not released. And I don't know why it's released today.
Right.
But this is a horrifying moment where this beast attacks and ultimately, I guess, kills this dog.
Unrecognizable. You know, we've had a lot of this.
That big shark over again.
All right.
Greg, I will let you watch the footage and determine yourself.
Greg, I
don't know where to go at this point, other than it is very disturbing.
I thought
is this megalodon.
I thought it might have some Black Panther feel to it, but you're saying no.
No. Do you know? And Speedy brought a good point. Have you ever seen the Lord of the Rings with those giant wolves that look like they're like the size of horses, but they look like wolves? That's what this kind of looks like. Now, that again, y'all can watch it. I'll put it in show notes. Determine what it is. I don't know what it is.
I think what we do is we examine it.
I can't wait
we
to
break
see
it down. Okay, and then from there we just decide.
Where did
I don't
y'all
think
get it?
I don't think anybody here is going, yes, that's it.
Greg, calm down.
I think we just need to investigate it. Okay,
Let's watch it.
This is actually on drudgereport.com. It was on the
All
main
right, Bo,
page.
you got it.
Does help.
I got it.
Here we go.
Okay, all right. Let's see.
All right, pause it right there a minute. Do you see the black in between the trees
Yes.
in the center? Do you see that is something laying down? Okay?
I see that.
You're going to see a dog come in the left side of the picture, and then that's when you're going to.
And this was taken by a game camera type thing.
No. This is a guy with an iPhone, and he ends up once the beast has the dog.
Turns on the dog.
He screams, and he's like trying to get it to let go, and then he stops filming.
And
so
then
he sees this thing, says, "I'm gonna get this on film," but he doesn't know it's going to attack his dog.
Correct.
All right.
right.
Here we
And
go.
when you see the size of this thing, it is.
and how fast and quick when
All
it
right.
leaps.
All right, and we'll try to explain. Here we go.
All right,
All right, Rick, pop me up.
Yeah, we do want to do some audio. Okay. All right. And right now it's so far away you can't tell what it is. Here it comes.
You're about to.
What is this thing? Oh.
Hey!
So it looks like a giant wolf, is what it looks like.
It really does.
It's like a giant black wolf. I mean, to me, that's what it looks
slow
like.
motion.
Slow down.
So
Yeah, we don't have like music under it. Like
Yeah,
mysterious
we're
music.
watching right now. It looks like a giant black wolf to me. Mm-hmm. I mean, with a lot of size on it, by the way. So it's laying down out there, and he's just getting footage of it. And we wish he'd go ahead and start moving.
I mean, good gracious.
Well, that's slow motion. I see the tail back there. Now it's about to make its move. It's thinking.
See the ears coming up.
Yeah, it's like
right there?
I got to go on. I got to go on offense now.
All right, this is.
That music.
There he goes. See that's
Stop it right
that's
there.
a really
Stop
big
it,
wolf.
Speedy.
Let me go
Well,
back.
Come back.
Yeah, go back
Come
where
back.
Where
it
are we
was
getting
striding in.
man wolf at? It just
That's
looks like
just-
some type of.
It looks like a very
Canine.
big wolf. I mean, a big one, a big old black wolf. See it right there?
Oh, stop right there.
Maybe with just a hint.
So you got 4 legs. I mean, it looks dog-like, but compared to the size of the dog, that thing
Look
is
at it
giant.
being so-
That's a big dog too. Don't forget that.
Yeah. Can you go on Speedy to where the dog comes into view?
Let's see if we can get a comparison on the dog. Where there it is.
Right there.
What kind of dog is that?
It's a bigger.
It
It's
looks,
a bigger dog.
it looks like almost like a Siberian Husky or something. You see how you see the right?
Look how big that.
That,
Or,
that thing
maybe
is
an Australian Shepherd or
it's at
something.
least 4 times the size of
Look
that large
at
dog.
how big it is. So now it started to back off, but then the dog goes after it. Guys, it almost looks like the size of a small horse. Now there's a good comparison right
When
there.
it first jumped up, I thought it was a giant hog until it
I
strided
did,
out.
guys. Can I tell you something? It looks like it's got a little giant hog to it. It's almost like a combination of one of these giant boars.
It's got a little bit of hog in its face, doesn't it?
Yes.
Boy, it's got a long, fluffy tail.
I know.
It's not a
half hog, half wolf.
It doesn't have.
I would go with that, by the way.
It doesn't have that long panther tail. It's a fluffy tail.
I don't know where we're getting half human.
No, I don't either.
Well, that's just in the article.
I know. I'm reading it.
Where is that at?
Where's that Drudge Report? Middle row, halfway down. Right now, the dog's got it like then why does the dog go back?
Because he's trying to win.
Hey! And then it went bad.
Does it tell you what happens?
Yeah, the dog did not make it. It doesn't, but that's all it says.
Well, there ought to be some.
There's a good shot right
terrified
there.
after
there ought to be
savaging his pet.
Some teeth marks or something they can have analyzed.
Now,
To see what it
again,
is.
this happened
Or
in
DNA.
2000. This was recorded in 2015, and the reason that it's being shown today is it surfaced again on YouTube yesterday.
Hey!
Well, see what you see there too. If somebody was, you would think they would have just kept on shooting, but you see the guy immediately. We thinks his dog is in trouble. Stop shooting.
Well, and if you'll hear too, Rick, if you'll go back to the very first, this guy's real nervous. He's breathing very, very hard. You can hear him in. Listen right here.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't have a gun with him. Because we could
The
solve
dog had him run off if he'd just stopped.
Thing is huge.
it. Then the thing has to go on. It finally decides, okay, I guess I can't run from you. But he goes after the dog, but then the dog starts barking almost like he sees the human and he starts to leave, and then the dog presses him, and then, of course, the dog gets killed by it. But, I mean, it is a really – I mean, to me – If I went normal life, normal things you see, really, really big black wolf, okay? But then if you get
with a slightly pig's head to it.
If you want me to start getting weird, I would say it would be half feral hog, half wolf.
But y'all, the way it's moving,
I know.
It's
covering some ground because it
getting
can
pig
stride.
out of that. Because it's got pointy ears like a.
No, I'm just talking about the way it looks laying there.
Got it.
Yeah, the way it looks laying there. Because I've seen big boars run through the woods, and it does kind of look like that a little bit.
Now, I think its head kind of looks piggish from the side on a couple of different scenes, and then some of the time it doesn't look like.
Adler, let me ask you. You being the video guy here, can
we
somebody?
zoom into that?
Yeah, I can. Can somebody alter this where it was really something else, and they've made it look like this? Is that possible? It is. All right. I just wonder if it was something like a boar or something, and then somebody
Doctored it.
Put a tail on
with
it.
this video.
Like the dog's chasing a big old boar that finally turns on it.
Yeah.
And now he's tried to make it out to be more than that. I don't know.
I don't know if we're just guessing here.
Look at
don't
that
know.
first couple of strides when he takes off.
Well, I tell you where he looks like almost as big as a small horse is when it starts running back the other way.
See, to me, that looks pig head right there.
Well, it almost has a pig shape, like a big old boar.
Yeah. Looks like a Volkswagen.
But then when he stands up, it does.
Fully up, he looks more woofy.
And then that run right there is clearly kind of wolf, four-legged.
Yeah.
And then he
turned on. That dog had it like he liked it, and he came on back to the owner, and then he just turned back. Wow.
I think this happened in Argentina, but I'm not.
Argentina.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I'm trying to get to the bottom of that.
Telling what it is.
That's huge.
Guy sounds like he's from Dothan, though.
He does. The video will be in show notes at rickandbubba.com. You can watch it yourself.
Make your own call on it, but very, very interesting.